Stanford University, located right across the street from Pali, is one of the most prestigious universities in the nation. With its vast hiking trails, high-end shopping malls, and leading research facilities, Stanford has a tremendous amount to offer the Palo Alto community.
There's so much that Stanford brings to us, and yet there are these challenges that Stanford growth presents to our community.
As an educational institution, Stanford qualifies for tax exemptions on its properties, as explained by PAUSD board member Todd Collins.
In the state constitution, it's the same way all over the United States, is nonprofit organizations generally don't pay taxes. That if a nonprofit organization owns housing, that they don't have to pay taxes on the housing either.
Beginning in 2019, Stanford has been pushing for further tax exemptions on its housing units for faculty and staff in order to attract world-class professors by giving them affordable housing in Palo Alto. PAUSD Board Vice President Jennifer DiBrienza has more.
One of the things that they want to do is they know that they need to add more housing because it is so expensive to live around here. When professors, or even harder than that, other staff members come here, it's really hard for them to accept a job here if it's going to be hard for them to find housing or pay for housing.
Stanford buys available houses in certain Palo Alto neighborhoods and rents them out to faculty.
But they are looking to add more housing. And one of the things they have been doing over the past years is buying up properties in College Terrace and around Palo Alto, and either renting those out or selling them to staff.
This creates negative implications for the Palo Alto community and PAUSD schools, as housing availability in Palo Alto has become more scarce as a result.
So it's exacerbating the problem for people that don't have access to Stanford housing.
Furthermore, children who live in Stanford's tax-exempt housing units go to PAUSD schools, even though those areas don't contribute any funding through taxes. The result is a budget deficit, with more kids attending public schools than the funding can accommodate.
If you have a lot of housing for your staff and, hundreds and thousands of staff people, then if they don't pay any taxes, they might generate a lot of kids who come to the schools. And it's like, if those kids come without any funding, then that's a big problem for everybody else.
Going forward, potential solutions to this issue include further compromises on land use, growth, and development between all parties concerned.
So I really think the university working with the city of Palo Alto and surrounding cities and the district and the county to think about how can they grow in a way that also helps us.
Stanford is going to want to build thousands of units of housing no matter what, and they probably should. I think it's probably a good idea, but it's critical that we work out a deal with Stanford that they contribute to Palo Alto schools based on the number of kids that come from the housing that they build.
No matter the ultimate consensus reached, it is important that Stanford grows in such a way that is healthy and conducive to the dynamic quality of life in its surrounding city. From In Focus, this is Claire Quinn and Tori Kaliba.